Hello everyone, Connorman9 here, back for episode 2 of Non-League to Legends. So today we're kicking off with the second round of the FA Cup qualifiers, because we got an automatic pass on the first round for whatever reason. And then we've got the first match of the league season as well. But before we do that, I want to show you the transfers I've made with my 15k budget that I got from basically screwing over the players on competition bonuses. But you have to do that when you're in non-league if you want a budget to spend on your team, and a team like Bradford Park Avenue needs all the help they can get. So we brought in a player from Bradford City who I've been playing in my Bradford City save at the minute as a backup, and he's pretty damn decent. He's called Connor Shanks. That's his ability. He's got quite good aggression, quite good flair, very good pace, very good natural fitness, very good agility, and very good acceleration. He's a attacking midfielder on the right-hand side. Sorry, I've just clicked the mic there. So we brought in Connor Shanks. I'll show you him in my team in a minute. We brought in David Robson from Hull on loan. He's a goalkeeper. I am about to compare him to my current goalkeeper, but I don't think he'll be a starter. I was trying to bring him in permanently. Essentially, I put in a bid for 7k and they wanted 43k for him, so I backed out of that immediately. I only had 15k, so I thought, all right, we'll bring him in on loan. Then he was loan listed anyway, so we were obviously reluctant to sell him. And then we brought in Nicky Rowe for a second term at the club, and he's a fantastic player, Nicky Rowe is. Very good first touch, very good passing, brilliant penalty taking. Good technique, brilliant composure, good decision-making, good determination, very good leadership, good balance, and quite good natural fitness as well. So anyway, we'll show you how the team looks now. So we have on our team sheet, we've changed from having a defensive midfielder to having an attacking midfielder in central position. So we've got Ollie Johnson, Hibbs, and Connor Shanks on the attacking midfield, and we got Odajayi in the attack. He's the guy we brought in last night or yesterday morning even. Sorry, I'm getting confused when I uploaded the video. But yeah, he's probably my best player in my whole entire team, with a lot of greens, a lot of 15s, a lot of 13s, a 14 in there, a couple of 12s. You know, he's brilliant. Then we got Downing. Decent again. He's got a lot of yellows. We have Haven. Still pretty decent. Probably not the best player we've got, but I do like him, and his good leadership quality makes him a good vice captain. Now I know he was a captain yesterday. Now he's vice captain because we have given him a captain role to Nicky Rowe, I believe. Or was it Odajayi? I don't remember who I gave captain to. Anyway, we have Lyons in centre-back as well. Again, not one of the best players I've got. I mean, look at his corners, crossing, dribbling, and finishing. I mean, that's not what you want a centre-back to necessarily have, but dribbling would have been a good one for him to have. Throws would have been a good one for him to have, and penalty taking is abysmal. So that would have been nice and decent if he had that, and his leadership's awful as well. But then finally we got Tolson on the right-hand side. Now that's looking a lot better, a lot more solid. And then we got Huffer, which he's pretty decent, but let's compare him to David Robson, who probably more solid than the white. So let's have a look. No, he's not. So I think what we do, we are keeping Robson as a backup keeper anyway. But, basically that's what we're going to do. So, let's start the first match of the season, which is against Stafford. That's who we got drawn in the second round of the FA Cup qualifiers. So we've got this match, and then after that we have a match against File in the league, who File have spent the most amount of money in the league this season, I believe. Let me just check. How do you check... where is it? You are going to inbox and social feed, transfer window. There we go. Is it filed? Yeah, they spent 25k and we spent just under 10k. So, yeah, we've we've made a pretty decent account for ourselves in the actual transfer window, but so have they. So it's going to be like two high-spending teams coming up against each other after this match. So anyway, I will see you guys in the match. All right, so the teams are lining up, and something I forgot to mention at the start of the video is this video is actually being filmed and brought to you in 4K definition. Ooh, that's slow. Now let's just adjust all of this. Yeah, we're filming in 4K. First time ever doing that. And I've been enjoying playing games in 4K recently. I've only really turned my telly off of 1080p and into 4K in the last couple of days, really. I used to use it when I had my Xbox One X, but then I sold the Xbox One X to get this PC. So, Oddaj's already scored. What a goal. Sorry, I was talking about my Xbox, and Oddaj gets a nice goal. Let's see what happened here. So it's a nice ball up from Leons to Tolson. And then, what a ball that is. That's something you do see a lot in the non-leagues. And Oddaj gets us cracked off to a great start. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I used to use 4K quite a lot on my Xbox One X because essentially it's a 4K console, isn't it? So, and it was true 4K as well, so I used to use that. But now I use my PC and I don't play console anymore. So I thought, all right, well, why am I using 1080p when I can actually use 4K and actually get a much better viewing experience? So anyway, if you've got a 4K monitor, you'll be able to watch this video in 4K. So it's Arrowsmith on the ball. Arrowsmith to Downs. Downs to Candlin. That was a bit of a sing what I had there, but Hoffer saved it, so that was quite cool. Anyway, Stafford have got a higher XG than us, even though we've scored. That's a bit weird. Roper on the ball. Oh! What the hell happened there? Because that was going in. I don't get to see a highlight, do I? It was offside. I should have got to see the replay. Platt to Welsh. Welsh to Downs. Downs going up to Candlin. Candlin back to Downs. Downs going out to the wing. No, he went to Welsh, and then Jepson now on the ball on the wing. Candlin, and I'm so glad that went wide, because Huffer should have had that covered, and he didn't. So we need to demand more from the team, essentially, because we're not doing good enough, in my opinion. Ollie Johnson didn't like that shout. Never mind. One sad player isn't a sad team, so I should get that on the shirt, shouldn't I? One sad player isn't a sad team. I don't know if that's what this episode's going to be called, actually. One sad player isn't a sad team. It's quite a good name. Right, so it looks like we're going into half-time 1-0 up. We are going to make a couple of changes at half-time. I'm just going to outstretch my arms and say I'm pleased with how things are going, just to keep the morale up. And I think I'm going to bring on Lewis Knight for Connor Shanks. And we're going to also bring Ibrahim on for Oddaj. Just sometimes it's better to have a switch of strikers when you think you can win the game. Now, Ibrahim is very solid, but Oddaj has a lot more greens. He's actually the only player in my team that has greens, and he's a lot more solid on the whites, but not on the yellows. So I really don't know why Ibrahim has a 3.5-star ability, while Oddaj only has a 2-star. But we'll gloss over that. Anyway, we get kickoff. Ibrahim to Havern. Havern to Lions. Lions to Ibrahim. Ibrahim to Klee. Klee is going to pull it back to look for Ollie Johnson, but couldn't find him. And Havern gets the ball, but that's the end of the highlight. Oh, what a name their keeper has. Dally Waters. I love that name. Anyway, it's clear on the ball now from a win back from their clearance. Now it's Tolson on the ball. Tolson whips it into Brian. Oh! That's 2-0 to Bradford Park Avenue. 2-0 to Bradford Park Avenue. What a ball this is as well. I mean, two great balls by Tolson. I mean, that first ball that he did in the first half to Oddaj, and then this ball to Ibrahim. I mean, he can pick out a cross, can't he? Can Tolson. God, he's brilliant. Right. And I know I said Oddaj, but it's Ibrahim. He's well onside as well. It's time to just run to perfection. Right. Let's see. We've got a .79 XG now. That's quite good. as theirs is 0.37. I think we've got this match in the bag, but it may be too early to say that, so I'm not going to commit to saying that. Row to O'Brien, and if we can get a goal here, I will commit to saying it. Lewis Knight to put it back in, hopefully. Yes, no, he's gone for the shot, and we get the corner. If someone can get it on O'Brien's head, I reckon we got a good chance at scoring. But no, Dally Waters comes out and grabs it before it can reach O'Brien. Right, what's this? Ryan Tolson to man mark Mitchell Candlin. I missed it. Right, I'll do it in a second. Lions. Oh, it's clattered off of one of our men, and it's lucky Tolson could get that away. It's Rowe on the ball now. Rowe playing it to O'Brien. Can O'Brien break free? He can, and he's tackled, and that should go out for a corner. It does. Very lucky to actually get that corner there, because it was going quite slow. Right, let's just do that team instruction. Ollie Johnson now. It's cleared out, and now it's Candlin on the ball. Candlin running it forward. Good tackle by Downing, but... oh, what? What? He got the ball. The man was a mile behind. Get on. Right. Lions on the ball. Lions tonight. But couldn't find him. And now Candlin's broken free again. This man we need to watch. He is a brilliant player, I can tell already. And if he plays as well as he has been in this match, in other matches, I'd like to bring him in, but unfortunately I don't have the database for him, so unfortunately I can't bring him in. Candlin nearly gets a good ball in there. Ryan Tolson has been drawn away from his position. Right, there we go. What's this asking me to do? Never mind, let's take Ryan Tolson off. There we go. Bring Mark Ross on. There we go, confirm sub. I think Tolson's had a good game, and I don't want him to get knackered. So, yeah, Hibbs on the ball now. Hibbs trying to find a man, but couldn't. Have earned to Rowe. Rowe to Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson playing it forward. Johnson to Hibbs. Hibbs through to O'Brien, and I called him O'Brien then, but no, it's O'Brien, and he nearly got a goal there. That would have been quite a nice way to round out the match with a brace by O'Brien and a goal on his debut by Odajayi. So that would have been quite nice, but never mind. Lions on the ball now. Lions to Mark Ross. Mark Ross making his first touches of the game. Ross into the box, and Danny Waters makes... He's just not as good at crossing as Tolson, is he? But yeah, it's Langford on the ball now, I believe. Yes, Langford to Welsh. Welsh to Roper. Roper to Langford. Langford out on the far side of the box, and it's gone well wide. I'm just going to, drop back a bit now to balanced. Downing on the ball. Downing to Johnson for us. Downing into the box. Brian. That's 3 great crosses that have got us 3 great goals in this game. Get him there, Park Avenue. Get him there, Brian. Look at this. What a cross this is. So he just goes back to Downing, does he? Or does he? Yeah, Downing, and then just first time, cross into the box, and what a goal. This has turned out to be the best managerial debut I have had I can't say that, actually. I was actually going to say in Football Manager 2021 after... What? What's happening here? All right, never mind. I was going to say it's even the best managerial debut I've had in Football Manager 21, but that can't be true either, because I won 8-0 in my opening game as Man United on my save. So, yes, not the best game I've had. My best game is actually 10-0 as Man United. So, yeah, that was quite cool. I think it was against a League One side in FA Cup. Oh, O'Brien gets his hat-trick. That came out of nowhere. 4-0 and O'Brien gets his hat-trick. Let's see what happened here. Lions on the ball. Lions to Knight. Knight played it forward, didn't he? It's a great ball through. This is non-league stuff at its best. And O'Brien just slots it into near post. Brilliant goal. And Candlin, there's going to be another chance here. Usually we don't get kick-off highlights anymore. Rowe on the ball. Roper. They're going to have a chance of it. Candlin to Platt. Platt to Langford. Langford through to Candlin. Great tackle there. And it's shown on the ball now. Shown to Welsh. Welsh is playing it over the top, looking for Candlin. He finds him. And Candlin plays it to Platt. Won back by Hibbs. And maybe we can get a 4-goal game for O'Brien. Maybe. That might be nice. Ollie Johnson on the ball now. Just to wrap things up in a nice tight bow. That would be quite nice. Downing into a box to O'Brien, and oh, he nearly gets his fourth even, and the fifth of the game for us. But we have just completed this game in a nice fashion, and that's a brilliant start to a managerial career for me in non-league to legend. Now remember, we don't have to stick at Brentford Park Avenue throughout this series, but it would be nice to take them from non-league to legendary status. But, obviously we can get job offers, we can accept job offers, as long as we stay in England. So, yes, that's pretty much rules for a non-league to legend in my eyes. Probably want to go up a league if you get a job offer, though you don't want to, go down a step. Well, pretty naturally you wouldn't want to go down a step, would you? Anyway, what a game that was. Lions had a cracker, and so did O'Brien, and ODJ had quite a good game, and so did Tolson, obviously. Downing had a good game, and Havern as well. So, yeah, well, Rowe and Ross undoubtedly had a good game as well, but Huffer did as well. Let's just highlight all the Greens to say we had a good game, and then even Hibbs and Johnson had a good game. We all had a good game. Let's just leave it at that. Right, dressing room, outstretched arms. That was a brilliant performance, lads. Get in there. And yes, on to the filed match. I'll see you there. Okay, guys, so I slightly misread the actual fixture list. We don't have filed in this game. We have Brackley. So, yeah, we've got a 6th place and 5th place match. Now, obviously, that's just done by naming standards. But, yeah, Brackley versus match. And it also go up against a player. Or multiple players. I'm choosing to believe it was one player because I don't see a team. Well, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's do a draw for the third round qualifiers. Let's have a look. Who are we going to get? Who's in it first from our league? So we have Alfreton, Boston, Brackley. We'll look at the south. We'll just look at the north. Right, what we got? We have Blythe. We have us, obviously. Anyone else? Chester, Chorley, Curzon Ashton. I played as them before. They're quite a good team. Darlington. Anyone else? No, these are south teams. Oh, we got Farsley. Yep, not played as them before. Gateshead and Guiseley. Anyone else? Yeah, Hereford. So it looks like all of our teams made it through. Kettering, Kidderminster, Leamington. Yeah, it looks like all of our teams made it through. Let's just scroll down a bit more faster. Oh, Southport, yep. And Spennymoor, yep. It's pretty much all the teams. Oh, and York, yep. Everyone made it through from the Vanarama National North. So let's draw all teams. We have got Radcliffe. I think I've played them before as a Park Avenue save, in this actual tournament. So that's quite interesting. We are away, though, so Radcliffe get the honours of hosting the luxurious Bradford Park Avenue. I couldn't think of a better word, so luxurious will have to do. They have a 3,000 capacity stadium. That's actually quite a big stadium. Pitch condition perfect. That's quite good. What? Radcliffe, let's see what division they're in. They're not even in the divisions. They're in the 8th tier. Wow. Can we actually sign this guy, Tom Miller? We can actually sign some of our players. So, not that I want to. He's been at Bury for... Ooh, Bury are now a defunct team, but... My God, he's been at Bury. All right. Continue. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, Bury defunct. Did we bailout? I don't remember. But it was a big thing last year at end of season. Not end of last season, end of season before, where we had in League 2, Bury and Bolton both got administration, and Bolton narrowly survived it with a massive away cut for all the players, and most of the players left and stuff like that. But Bury actually lost it, and they sort of went out of business as a club. I don't know if they managed to sort of get a bailout, but they did actually go out of business for a while, at the very least. So they would be down in the non-leagues now if they are actually still a club. I'm not going to change anything from the last game. Actually, do we bring O'Brien on? He's out of contract. We are going to keep hold of O'Brien. because obviously we... Hold on, what was that? No, Ibrahim, please. Let's see, can I delegate it? So we can delegate it. Off a new contract. All right, there we go. Star player? No, you're not getting what you're getting. Squad player. There we go, suggest premises. Ooh, shit, right. What does he want? He wants squad player, and star player, and he's not backing down on that. Nope, you're not having that. I really hope he goes for this. There we go. There we go. Good. Negotiate contract. We want to sign him on a 2-year deal. Wage can get knocked down from that to 300. No, you're having a 2-year deal, and I'll give you your 350 as long as you will knock that down to 900. Suggest. No, I'm going to stick with my 900 guns there. But I'll tell you what, we're not going to 375 like you originally wanted. Go down to 850 and we'll knock it onto a 2-year. There we go. That's fine. We got hold of him for next at least year, unless we offload him if we get promoted. I would like to keep hold of him because at least until we get promoted, and my plan was to get promoted in the next season, unless it by some miracle happens this season. So anyway, I'll see you in the game, guys. All right, so the teams are lining up ready for a first league match of the season, and we're playing at Horsefall Stadium today, so that is our home ground, so hopefully we get the win here in front of our home fans. Can't think of much to say. Let's just wait for a highlight. Right, they get the first chance. Burn on the ball. Oh, what a save by Huffer. That was a brilliant save. That was going in the top bins. Now, I'm going to shout the team to demand more. We have only had 2 shots in the first 20 minutes. That's not what I want to see from the team. They're getting another chance now. Havern is already booked as well. Oh, God. That's not what I want to see from my team. Chambers and... Oh, that hit the post. Right, we need to... Actually, Brackley are a good team, and I kind of underestimated them. Yeah. We have a few tired players as well. That's not good. Tolson's booked as well. I think we're going to get Havern off. Who've we got? We can bring Mark Ross on for Havern. That's fine. And Ollie Johnson. Let's take him off for Lewis Knight, considering he's knackered already. You poor old bastard. Right, so let's see. Flowers on the ball. Flowers to Senior. Senior to Armson. Armson to Chambers. Can someone win it back, please? Roll. Oh, for God's sake, Bradford. Right, that's not the start we wanted, guys. But we strive to do better. We're going to berate the team. That's basically what that means. All right, Skip. Let's hope they enjoyed that. Yes, they quite took to that team talk. So hopefully we can get a chance here, unless they just break through again and Rolt's going to get his brace. No, it's Thomas on the ball. It's cleared by Downing. You could have held on to that, lad. You could have held on to that and run it up the field. I know you have shit dribbling, but maybe next time think of trying it just to build these stats up. Anyway, dressing room. We're going to throw the water bottle at them. We are going to make our final tactical substitution. We are going to take Nicky Klee off for Adam Nowakowski to get his first game of the season. Start second half. Order J to kick us off then. Ross on the ball to Lyons. I don't know if it's Lyons or Leons, but I'm going to call him Lyons. It's Huffer on the ball now. Can he kick it upfield? I was tossing between clear and kick there, so click came out. But yes, we have had 4 shots to their 9 and only 1 on target to their 4. Lewis Knight clears. Can anyone get onto that? No. And Downing now clears, or the J gets onto the ball. Now, I've just realised I messed up. I can't bring O'Brien on this game because I've made all 3 substitutions. Connor Shanks on the ball to Tolson. Shanks now. Shanks, can he get a good ball in to make a good showing of himself? And Knight gets a goal. Sorry, I didn't see that coming. I was just going to say, can Shanks make us see why he was worth 9k? 9.5k at that, actually, and then a £300 wage budget. But yes, I see he picked out Tolson, who he knew could get a crossing. I'll give him that. So yes, Knight has scored. we're back in this, lads. We're back in this. And we've got the opening fixture of the league, which means we are at the top 2 of the table because obviously no one else has played yet. So we must have a Friday night match. So, senior, is it a nighttime match? I can't tell if the floodlights are on or if it's just really sunny out. Probably sunny out actually, isn't it? Because the streets are lit. So, yeah, probably. Anyway, Downing's looking knackered, Rose looking knackered, Shank's looking knackered, Hibbs looking knackered, Leon's looking knackered, and Tolson's looking knackered. Oh my god, we're going to get an injury. We're going to have to give them a rest before they play their next game. So, Burn to cross it in. It's missed everyone. Murombedsy. Oh, it's clattered off his own man there. And, we are lucky to survive that. We are actually going to go very attacking for this final minute. I want to push for a goal. Very attacking. Shout. Fire up. Come on. Come on. Odegayi, go on, lad. Dean on the ball now. Dean to Dean again. And Rolt. Rolt to Chambers. Chambers even crossing it in, but Huffer easily gathers. Can we continue the highlight and get it upfield on a counter-attack? Please do. Senior now to Chambers. We need to win this back and get the counter on. Or we can just let him do that. That's a brilliant actual piece of play, actually. I would have thought of letting him have a shot so off target that he made a fool out of himself. But, you know, if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. I have no complaints against that. Anyway, it's Knight on the ball. Our goal scorer. He's looking for a DJ. Couldn't quite find him. Lewis on the ball for them now. Rolt to York. York is probably going to go back for Rolt, but no, it's Downing on the ball now, and it's Lewis Knight. Unfortunately, he's lost out to Miles, and then it's York on the ball now. We need to survive this, lads. Come on, good clatter off of there. He's back then. Who is that? Who's our number 8? Who's our number 8? Let me see the number 8. Oh, God. Right, who's the number 8? I actually can see it down here. It's Nicky Rowe. He's making a good performance of himself by the first couple of games. I mean, I've only just brought him in again, and he is 40 years old. So, you know, he's like our oldest player because Danny Burchell is only 39. So, you know, he's Rowe 40 years old. I'm probably aging him there. Oh, great save, Huffer. Right, I am actually aging him there, I believe. We'll check after the game. We're nearly finished anyway. And Ross clears. That's a good clearance, and that should bring us to the end of the match. Lewis, we might have a highlight. There's 10 seconds left. If Knight can get this up, just run it. Just run straight through, Knight. Just run straight through. That's the end of the game. Don't finish it there, ref. All right, never mind. Anyway, we want to look at Nicky Rowe. How old is he? 35. All right, I was aging him by about 5 years. That's pretty poor of me. Anyway, dressing room, outstretched arms, I'm going to say. You done brilliantly to come back and salvage a draw. That's absolutely what I think. We were by far the worst team, so salvaging a draw is an alright result in my eyes. Right, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I'll tell you when we're going to come back. We'll look at the schedule now. Probably want to come back for the next qualifying round, actually, so I'll play the filed match off camera. I'll play the filed match off camera and we'll come back for Radcliffe and Guiseley. Just for the start of the season, we'll start playing matches quite closely knit, and then we'll start spreading it out after that. So, until next time, guys, I've been ConnorMan9. If you're enjoying this series, be sure to leave a thumbs up on it. If you are enjoying it, please leave a thumbs up, because it lets me know you want it to continue, and it will continue as long as I'm enjoying it anyway. But, you know, the added support means I will just continue it for longer, even if I sort of not stop enjoying it, because if I do stop enjoying it, the series stops. But, you know, if I stop being as into it as I was. Anyway, yes. Until next time, guys, I've been ConnorMan9. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the music channel, link in the channel page and in the description. And until next time, I'm out.